I think everyone in general will try to fuck Superman. I don't think it's a gender barrier there. I'm pretty sure dogs are
not even a sexuality thing.
Men,
women,
everyone in between, animals.
Yeah, they don't know what he's got going on. Let's find out, Superman. You wanna fuck?
Welcome back, you fucking losers. It's the 50th
Hey,
episode.
what's
We
up?
did it.
Episode.
Yahoo!
Nobody said we couldn't do this, and now we did it.
We did
50
it. We're the
episodes.
50th.
Yippee!
Yeah, I mean, like, you know how easy it is to stay consistent? Very easy just to be like, let's just do this shit and show up every week, except after this we're gonna do like every
This
other
was
week.
a trial.
Now we get to do the real 50 episodes.
And we get to join the Illuminati. This was our test.
Let's reminisce on how before we had dev, before we had character
Things were
animator.
better.
No, they weren't. They actually looked way shitter.
Well,
Way shittier.
I mean, just more like the vibes.
Oh,
the
the
French
vibes.
vibe kind of.
well, now I'm sad and I'm gonna look at my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can't
Your
you can't emote sadness on your cardboard face.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Look, I'm so sad, guys.
Oh, it
I'm
works.
so
Yeah, look at that.
upset
Wow.
and sad when.
So
I
sad.
don't believe it for a second.
Look at my
It's okay.
twitching hand. That
Oh.
defines how sad I
Oh.
am.
I can see it. It's right there.
Anyway, back to the phone.
Back right there.
Whoa.
So a lot of news happened recently. A lot of funny news. A lot of funny haha news. Like likes being privated. JJ, what do you think of that Twitter?
I'm impartial to that. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people watching this are the kind of people that go through other people's likes, but sorry.
Don't
I
go
guess.
through
Well, think of it
his.
this way. It's like, I hate this person. Let's see if they liked anyone that I don't like, so I can fucking kill them.
If you went through mine, it'll be 90% just responses to my tweets. I just like every response to mine.
No.
It would just be flooded.
I do know for the fact that whenever you like something, it's like, hey, this post was like this person, and it shows up on your timeline. Does that stop happening now? Like, if likes are private.
That's interesting, actually. I didn't think about that.
I think the algorithm will still show it. It just won't like tell you why it's on your page. You know,
That
like,
makes
I think
sense.
if people like something, it'll still recommend it to you. It just won't say why. So now it's like a game of murder mystery where you have to guess which person liked the hentai that's on your For You page.
Well, if you're the creator, you can actually still see who liked it. So that's pretty fun. I think they might, yeah, like you as a content creator, like if you click on your post, you can still see who liked it on your
They
own
can
post.
still see that.
Yeah, so if someone says, "Oh my
Alright,
god,
hold
why
on.
JJ liked this
Shit.
BBW right here? Why did you do that?
Shit.
Of Solid Snake."
See, I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't have to worry or care about any of this.
Why didn't anyone tell me this? Fuck.
Now, do you think they might get rid of quote tweets? Because think of it this way. You know how many goddamn tweets I see where it's like, hey, look at this cool, funny joke that I made, haha. And then the quote tweet has like double the amount of likes that's like, whoa, haha, I didn't expect that. And it's like, you added
Yeah.
nothing to the conversation, bitch.
This guy's being murdered in the quote retweets.
Oh my god.
I think they would remove quote tweets if Elon Musk got like super hard ratioed in a quote
Yeah.
tweet to the point where it was too embarrassing even for him. Yeah, that's when they would die off.
Yeah, let's kill quote tweets. We might actually have more comments because actually probably not. A lot of the comments on tweets are just like bots and going like, "Wow, look at this thing that is being said. I appreciate that."
DM me for OnlyFans link. I just turned 18.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird. Is like, did the bot turn 18? Person whose fake profile? Because if the bot turned 18, that's an old ass like robot. How's it still existing? All the functioning motors. You know it is functioning, JJ.
What?
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake.
Yeah, that's
Look at
that shit.
Yeah, pass it to you. I'm passing it to you. To this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. He likes
No.
Solid Snake.
Yes, I do. Metal Gear Solid 3 is famous because it has the best 3DS port of all time.
Yeah?
Which is the game that introduced me to the series. I don't give a fuck if you're mad. That's when it introduced
What?
it to
I
me
wasn't-
with the circle pad. I'm
What?
talking to the audience right
Oh,
now.
okay.
I know who you,
You
are.
guys.
Why
You're
would they
looking
be
at.
mad?
Yeah.
We're making eye contact right now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the best
Making
port.
eye contact.
It's the best port.
Yeah.
Don't look at them. Look at me. It's the
Did
best one.
Hideo Kojima have a part in the port?
I think he crammed it into the cartridge.
Oh, okay.
Like he squeezed it in, like he's trying to he's like a 30-year-old dad trying to fit all the things in the back of a minivan.
He
or
does
truck.
that for every game.
He does. It's weird. No one asks him to do it. But you know, this game is going to be like that game, but way cooler because now it's modern day, and now the graphics are fucking the tits.
Well,
and
with the graphics being better now, okay, actually, I'm gonna posit you a question. Okay, they had PS5 level graphics back when this game was being made for the first time. Do you think Hideo Kojima would still have the piss filter?
I think Hideo Kojima would be screaming.
Yeah?
Because he'd be horrified by like the immediate jump in quality the games have made out of nowhere.
From the
You'd think it was
N64 to
real.
PS5.
Yeah, no, like, because he's working on the PlayStation 2 at the time. He's trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to put the game on there. And then all of a sudden you come in with the fucking PS5 graphics like it's real shit. shit. Like you're watching like Snake getting shot up. He's like, ah! Ah! He's like really fucking horrified. He thinks it's real, or maybe he smiles because he thinks it's real. I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember they tried rebooting Metal Gear Solid with that like zombie horde game or something like that, and nobody liked it. And they had a pachinko machine that people liked.
That game was awesome because it's like the opposite of a reboot, where it actually like killed itself.
Yeah,
it was like a snuff film of a game. Yeah, horrible.
Kind of ended the series.
But now we're back with the third one again. For the third time, I think.
I mean, would you rather them reboot the first one and the MSX?
Fuck it, I don't care. I think the third one's better, though.
Now, which Snake is
the third
this?
one's my favorite
is this
game
Liquid
of all
Snake?
time.
Is this Big Boss? Which Snake is this?
This is Big Boss. This is like the beginning of the timeline.
Oh, nice. I just want to get this all situated, because I don't know.
Oh, yeah, so that's a good thing, too. If you guys are interested in this game, this is the beginning of the Metal Gear Solid timeline, so you can get right in.
So where does the NES games take place?
The NES games are... before the first one, before Solid. The NES games take place after 3, after I think Peace Walker, and then after the 5th one.
Yeah.
And then it's the NES games. Then we get to Metal Gear Solid 1.
I like that. I like how I
and then
play
Kingdom
all these
Hearts
goddamn
365 over 7 days or whatever is in between there.
And I think because we were talking about the Xbox showcase, I think Doom: The Dark Ages is a prequel, I believe. You've seen that?
I've seen it, yeah, but and back to the same guy I was talking to earlier. Yeah, we're talking again. I'm not really interested in those games.
Why? You didn't like how it has like a fucking skull crushing machine that like shoots people?
It's cool to look at. It's just like I don't know. It doesn't like work for me.
Have you played any of them, the new ones?
I tried playing 2016. It's not the only one I really like is 64.
I actually love that one.
Fun. Classic ones are great.
I actually have the 64 version on Steam. Very nice port.
You know who has all of them?
Yeah,
Dev
has all of them.
Yeah, I have all of what?
Doom.
Sorry, I've been playing Angry Birds on my phone.
You're fucking lying. I would be able to hear it from your...
Dude, you will watch back this episode like when it goes live, and you're gonna hear the theme song because I accidentally didn't turn off my phone audio.
Oh shit!
Started it up.
I like you a little bit more.
That's a Ted 2 reference. Playing Angry Birds.
Anyway, I have 3 balls? What are we talking about?
That's what we were talking about. Yeah, you have 3 balls.
Yeah. 3 balls, 3 dooms.
Oh yeah. Tell the world, I'm not ashamed.
But what GamerSupps is ashamed of is using copyrighted material of a president's face. They shouldn't have done that. It's totally real. They got a cease and desist. And one of us is sponsored by them. Who is it?
Let me look it up. It just all I'm getting is code Solid for 10% off. I don't know who that is, but it might be one of us.
Yeah.
What about Mango? It's Mango.
For all of them.
And
it's for all of them.
And it's Mango. And it's
and
Mango.
It's Mango.
Yeah,
I still need you to give me that cut that you told me about.
If I could find it.
Where you just did it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, next, I want to try GamerSupps, but like most of their flavors I would not want near me. Not because they taste bad, but it's like, come on, man.
It's the hardest selling point is the fucking anime titties on everything. I'm not kidding. That's the hardest part.
Gamer guacamole fart. Okay, buddy.
What the fuck?
And that's lime. That's strawberry lime.
Yeah, I'm sure it tastes great. Like I'm sure the flavor scientists are good.
That pisses me off. They taste really good. When they reach out to me, they're like, "Hey, try our product. If you like it, go for it." I'm like, "Sure." And I looked at it. I'm like, "Oh, this is like fucking like degenerate. This is like all these anime boobies." And then I drank it, and it's like, "Fuck, this is really good." And then I'll do I get more of these? You don't even have to pay me.
They should make a safe work version or like a fake great value version that has none of the marketing material, just as GamerSupps then the flavor. I feel like they have to have sales.
They have a page on their website that's just labeled not like you don't like anime, and it's just all the flavors without the tits.
Oh wow. You know what? That's fine. Maybe I'll buy some GamerSupps now.
Yeah, just make sure you use code SOLID for 10% off.
10%
That's a code. Remember, guys. Remember, code SOLID, 10% off. Don't know who gets paid for that one, but
I don't know. But speaking of drinking, and a very small thing because I thought it was funny. You know Jo Siwa?
I do know Jo Siwa.
I'm aware.
You actually know her? Really,
yeah.
Personally, know her personally.
Well, we're two JJs. You know, we kind of we meet up every year.
Yeah, it sounds like Dev knows.
I was just gonna say that like I think this might be wild to people because like everyone's used to her being like a kid's entertainer and whatnot, but she's actually a month older than me.
Oh wow. And you turned 21 recently, which changes nothing in your country.
Yeah, my birthday was this Tuesday.
Happy birthday! Great. Everyone said happy birthday.
Late happy birthday in the chat, everyone.
Yay! Oh, thank you.
Who's gonna be the guy that says the "RU1" joke? Who's gonna sing the whole thing?
I think the worst because in this
who's gonna
article,
say cha cha cha?
Ha cha cha. No, in the Twitter post, it's like, yeah, she was drinking alcohol and jacking on stage. I think the most egregious thing was her lip syncing. It's like we came for a live performance. What the hell is this about? Yeah. Do you know how many rock stars jacked it on stage? A lot.
One.
A lot.
Because she's the first one to do everything.
Michael Jackson probably did it. He's like, hee hee, hoo hoo. Maybe, I'm trying to think, maybe Mick Jagger, do you like he did it? One of the Daft Punks.
Oh, yeah.
Just one of them did it.
One of them?
Just one of them. I don't remember which one. JJ, do you know anyone that jacked off on stage?
That jerked off on stage?
Well, no, like under their pants. They were just like going a little tuggy.
Oh, you had me worried that they were doing
themselves.
it like in front of their pants, because that would be bad. But yeah, jerking off under their pants. I think of Elvis on the Revival tour where he came in his pants.
Yeah, he had to like see if he actually came. He had to rumble around going, what happened out there?
Oh, do you guys
That's a
remember
real
when
thing.
Elvis? Do you guys remember when Elvis went up on stage and he was like, "Oh well, it's Rick and Morty time."
I remember that song. I actually showed JJ that. I was like, look at this thing.
Well, it's Rick and Morty time.
Just how WB just rebooted the Big Three: regular show, Adventure Time, third one I can't remember right now.
The big
Yeah,
three.
it was
Rick and
wild
Morty
to see all of
and-
them at the
Gumball.
same time.
Gumball. Go on.
Go on.
Go on.
Oh,
You
me.
got the floor.
I just said
Go
it was
on.
wild to see all of them at the same time.
Yeah, it was kind of, sorry guys, we don't have any new things except for these new things. What if you just ate the slop? I know we finished the series, but what if we came back? I know you like Close Enough from JG Quinto, but what if you canceled that? It brought back regular
Yeah,
show.
that's it. I love that. It's like we would love regular show to come back, except if it comes back in that way. Because then we can't merchandise the bitch.
Well, even then, regular show didn't really have a lot of merch. Like, starting for the 2010s, like, actually, I'm gonna look this up. How much Teen Titans Go merch do you think there is?
There's 2 shirts.
A lot.
Maybe 2 shirts. Maybe an action figure?
At least 5.
One
At least
action
5.
figure, and
An
it's
action figure.
of like an amalgamation, so like you can't tell which character it is. It looks like a different one from each angle you look at it.
Yeah, because in Cartoon Network and even Adult Swim's history, it's like, hey, do you like this show? Well, you can only find it on eBay for like $200. We printed it once, bitch.
Good luck.
Just like how Smiling Friends is getting a 3rd season.
Yay.
Yahoo!
Yay. Still haven't seen it. JJ, I mean, I've seen it, but JJ has not seen it.
No,
Not
I've
yet.
finally
forgot,
sat
forgot,
down and
forgot,
watched
forgot.
it.
We can go risk for
What'd you think of it,
$9
JJ?
on the Fortnite card.
I thought it was pretty good. I don't. I mean, it's the kind of show you get high to watch, and then you giggle.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, I kind of disappointed that there's such short episodes.
For the longest time, people have been saying, this reminds me of something JJ would make. And I kept telling JJ, no. So when you watched it, did you get the feeling, this is me? I would have done this.
There were definitely times where I'm like, oh, I wrote a video that had a similar formula as
Yep.
this. But I mean, like, that's just kind of like a writing thing. And that's because I grew up watching Newgrounds and all that shit. So, like,
Yeah.
it's just pretty much watching that. You know, I can't help it.
We know what I'm excited to talk about. The whole
What?
premise of this episode. My Adventures of Superman Season 2.
Dun,
Because
da-da!
Dev and I watched
Hell
it.
yeah,
and
thumbnail
JJ
topic.
watched it. What? Thumbnail topic? What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
because it's the topic
mean
on the
thumbnails?
thumbnail.
Which one of us is going to be Superman? Or maybe all of us are Superman.
Ooh.
Or maybe it's
Who
just
knows?
JJ
I bet
and
I'm
it's
gonna
reused
be
design.
Lois Lane because I have
Yeah.
her hair.
Do you? What if
Oh
I'm
yeah,
Lois
she's got a
Lane?
pixie cut. I have a pixie
How do you
cut.
know? Oh yeah, that works.
And she
too.
has the horns
I
and
saw
everything.
her.
Yeah.
I watched the show. I finally watched something that we talk about on this podcast for once.
Well, I mean, we did have that
You're
whole
just waiting for
episode
the
of
references
Gotham.
to Gotham.
You just didn't. You weren't there for that.
That
Before your
whole
time.
episode of Gotham.
This
you
show
missed it.
started as a Gotham like review show, and then you
Fantastic.
joined, and we kind of just shifted gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talked about it too much.
But anyway, the season starts off with Clark on a Valentine's Day with Lois, but oh no, he doesn't know what to do, and Lois also does
Oh,
not know what to
no.
do.
And the prom's tomorrow.
That actually happened.
And the props tomorrow. Did they ever even resolve it in the episode? I like forgot about it as soon as we
Yeah,
went to
they
the
watched.
next one.
So at the beginning of the
Did they even do
episode,
anything for Valentine's?
Superman was. Yeah, they did. Superman's like, I want to sit up on the rooftop with Lois and eat some ramen, and everyone's like, boo, that idea
Yeah.
sucks, bitch. But at the end of the
Yeah,
episode,
you need to do a
they're in
grand
Antarctica.
gesture.
Yeah, 3 characters kept saying that. Rule of 3. No, at the very
Even
end,
his dad.
they're at like the Fortress of Solitude, and they're watching the Aurora Borealis, and it's like, oh, that's the grand gesture, Aurora Borealis.
Oh, I didn't connect that in my brain. I was just like, this is completely unrelated. I do love how there was a line, I forgot which character it is, but he just shouted, like, in front of a room full of people, he was like, I need bitches, people!
Yeah, he said that. That's their
Yeah.
the Daily Planet's boss, all their bosses, because he's still. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Olsen earned a lot of money, and that really confused Dev. I was like, yeah, he sold his company Flamebird.
Yeah, I missed a few episodes from the first season, so I had to be, like, caught up a little bit.
Just like how Lois Lane's dad is in prison, and they had to break him out. They had to break him out because
Oh, no,
Amanda
Lois.
Waller of Suicide Squad fame was like, we need to kill Superman, and I need your help, but also not really. But also I'm very evil, but also I'm a girl boss.
Hell yeah.
Amanda
I love
Waller.
that she's girl boss.
Yeah, it was such a nice episode. I always like Amanda as a character because it's like she's gotta lead the Suicide Squad. She don't got no powers, but she means business.
But she's a mean bitch.
I actually wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, actually. She's doing her job.
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite
Doing her
rude.
job.
Okay, no, it's fine. Throw me under the fucking proverbial bus. That's fine. I get it.
And during these 4 episodes, we see Alex turn into Lex Luthor, all because of fucking Jimmy. Jimmy Olsen's like, believe in yourself, Alex.
And Lex Luthor's a mean bitch.
So now,
eventually he's gonna believe in himself hard enough to become bald.
Yeah, do you think he's already bald and is just like wearing a toupee?
He's
Or
wearing
do you
a
think
wig.
he's gonna get...
Hell yeah.
Maybe. What do you think?
No
JJ?
one's hair is
Your
that
prediction?
twinkish.
Superman's gonna blow on like his super breath on him, and the hair's gonna fly off, and he's gonna point at me like, "You bald bitch!" And then Lex is gonna fucking like, I'm gonna find fucking rocks from the remnants of your dead planet and throw them at you for like the rest of my life.
Oh yeah, when Alex Luthor showed up on screen, Dev was like, "Is that the Riddler?"
Yeah, I did
was
say
like,
that.
yeah.
Well, because he was wearing green and purple. Those are the Riddler colors.
But that's also what Lex wears when he's naked. Come on, don't you know Superman
well,
lore?
it's in DC Universe, and I have DC brain rot the same way I have Family Guy brain rot. Because every time they said Lois, I was like, Peter.
Oh yeah, they kept talking about Gotham because Vicky Vance from the
Yeah.
Gotham Gazette, and it's like, oh, Batman's
Vicky
showing
Vale.
up. Vicky Vale, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wonder who Vicky Vance
Fake
is.
fan.
Fake fan. But I know JJ's favorite character showed up, Steel.
Yeah.
John Henry
Who's
Irons.
that?
Do you like Steel? You want to tell Dev what this
I love
character's
Steel.
about?
He's one of my favorite. Steel is awesome because he's just a guy in a fucking fuck all iron suit. He's just
Yeah,
Iron
the
Man,
suit
but like
looks
he doesn't have
goofy.
like in the comics at least he doesn't have repulsor beams. He just has a big fucking hammer and he just slams the shit out of you. It's awesome. He's like the best thing that came out of the death of Superman because the story was pretty much that Superman died, so all these fucking replacements started trying to come up, and they all had like, a little war. Long story short, Space Hitler won. But the point is that he's a really cool guy, played by Shaquille O'Neal in that one movie that everyone tries to forget.
Yeah, I liked how in that movie, I don't think there was a Superman. I think it was just a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
He was just a
there was
guy.
no reason. In that one, there's no reason. He's just like, I'm gonna do this now because I can build it.
Now, do you like it when it's more of a mech suit, or do you like it more of like an Iron Man suit where you can see his face for some reason?
I kind of like. I do prefer the comic one just a little bit more, just because I feel like it's. I don't know. It's charming. This one's interesting. I guess it's the whole anime aspect they're going for, but it's cool. It kind of reminds me of Power Armor.
And guess who else showed up in that episode, DJ?
No.
Silas Stone. He showed up that early. And it's like,
No.
when Livewire is like, okay, Silas, do you want me to hurt your 7-year-old son? And I was like, oh, that's Victor, that's him. Oh my god, he's not Cyborg yet.
There's no reason for him to be in it at all.
He's a scientist for Amtech.
No, I get that. I'm worried that they're gonna introduce like Cyborg and the Teen Titans for no reason because DC has been fucking stringing Cyborg into everything they possibly can for the past 10 years.
Well, think of it this way. If the Superman show is pretty successful, they can just reboot the Teen Titans in this universe. It could be pretty
I
fun.
wouldn't.
Why?
I wouldn't want to see
Yay.
that.
Why?
I think the Superman works in this because it plays into the romantic cutesy dootsy little thing partially.
No, I mean like a
right?
spin-off.
No, I get a spin-off.
Yeah.
I'm saying like the style wouldn't. I
Oh.
don't see the style contributing to it too well.
I can see that. Because although it's on Adult Swim, I remember when at first it was going to be like a Cartoon Network original, and I was like, Adult Swim? Why? It's not really that Adult Swimmy. You know what I mean?
Because they fuck.
I mean, they do on screen. That was episode 3. That was roughly most of the episode.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, wasn't there a scene where they totally fucking smooched?
yeah, they kissed, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you
Oh,
fucking
it was
kissed.
it was
The
it
Riddler.
was Superman and his dad.
Oh yeah, they fucked.
Whoa! What?
Fucked. Yeah,
Yeah, they
I'll show
almost
up on
kissed.
screen.
And then
Yeah.
and then Lois's dad like pinned Superman to the ground, and like it took me like it was so gay. I asked Ryan to pause so that I could take a screenshot.
Took a good 5 minutes for us to get that screenshot, I would say. Good 5
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah, no,
I wanted to get the perfect frame.
I remember I've talked with JJ about this before, where it's like Superman has to be the greatest actor on Earth just to be like, oh, I stubbed my toe, I gotta act like I got hurt, or like, oh no,
Yeah.
I'm faking being drunk, but I can't get drunk. So him getting
Superman
pinned
can't get
down.
drunk?
Oh, do you want to go into this, JJ?
Oh, that's right. Poison gets him drunk.
Yeah, so because Superman's fucking metabolism's all fucking super duper, you can't really get drunk. It dilutes, so he has to take like neurotoxins to get like buzzed. But he's a fucking he has to be the best actor because like most of his fights are with fucking people like just robbers wearing like bandanas and striped jackets and shit. Like he has to pretend like he's actually putting some effort into punching these guys when really it's like essentially flicking an ant.
Well,
Like realistically, he'd just be like, oh, flick, and then the guy's head flies just like 15,000 feet in the air.
I feel like the only Superman where it'd be like more grounded would be like the 1950s Superman, You know those cartoons?
The 1950 Superman, and
Yeah.
Honestly, actually, the animated series Superman is also kind of like on the weaker end because he gets hit with a car, he fucking just limps.
Well,
A
yeah.
Volvo is enough to take out Superman in that world.
Oh yeah, they showed off one of Superman's powers where he was in a burning building with Silas and everything, and he held Silas, and they became immune to stuff for a second. Does that happen to Superman sometimes?
No.
You immune to things? Oh.
No, that's not his power.
Okay.
He doesn't have
Ooh, new
immunity power.
Well, because when they're in the fire, they began to glow blue, and I was like, oh, I guess he's protected from fire for now.
That's not a thing he can do ever.
Well,
I don't know
it sounds
why
like he
that
can.
happened. Well, I mean, fuck it. He had fucking like rebuild the wall of China eye
Yeah.
powers, so why not?
That's actually a very specific power. He can only rebuild the Great Wall of China. No other walls.
He just like twiddles his thumbs
No other
until he
monuments.
gets the news that it broke.
Imagine the Berlin Wall fell and Superman ran over. He's like, "Oops, sorry about that, guys." He just brings it back up. Like, no.
That wouldn't be very cool of him.
Oh god, that'd be a terrible bit that would not go anywhere. Superman has wall building powers. Goes around building walls. Awful bit. Never do that. Never do that, JJ. Never do that.
That's the next video.
But-
I had like it's fully animated. It cost me thousands.
But LexCorp, Lex Luthor joins Task Force X to stop Superman. LexCorp happens. They buy out Amtech and everything. It's like, oh my god, he's like a billionaire already, and so only like 4 episodes in.
And Lois and Superman's relationship is super fucking cute.
It's also a bit rocky.
I love them.
because
What was
they had
that?
a thing.
But there's some tension.
Because
There's
Lois
tension.
and
They're
her-
already
yeah.
boyfriend girlfriend.
Well, no. Lois and her
No.
dad are talking, and she's like, yeah, Clark Kent's weird. And Superman flies away going like, oh
Oh,
no,
that's right. That
she
was the
said."
cliffhanger of the last episode that we watched. I forgot. Well, when things are going good, their relationship is super fucking cute, and I definitely
When the
wanna draw some
relationship
fan
is
art.
cute, it's cute, but otherwise
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, or else they have
no,
a secret
it's
divorce.
just you're adorable. I love him. I like how he's a big, like, stupid himbo that blushes.
I hope
Yeah.
he becomes Injustice Superman for like 15 minutes and just throws Lois like a million miles an hour into the air.
It's like, oh
Flicks
my
her
God.
head off like an
He
ant.
does, yeah. He could, and he's like, he's not even an act.
And much like the last episode, it's kind of like, who's gonna stop Superman? Who does he answer to? Which is what Lex's thing was about. And he invited Jimmy, going like, Jimmy, what do you think of this? We can't trust Superman. Which is a good transition to our question.
Ooh.
We asked our audience, if Superman was confirmed to exist, what would your first reaction be? Let's go with you guys. What would you say? Superman exists. I'm not saying the villains. I'm not saying like any aliens. I'm
Just
saying
Superman?
Just like the news came on and said Superman exists. Look at him. He's helping someone.
I hope you understand that like everyone's jumping off like the Empire State Building to see what happens.
Yeah.
I would get his number.
You think you have a chance?
Yeah.
Superman. I think actually, you know what? I think every woman would try to fuck Superman. And
Yeah,
men.
but I wouldn't try to fuck him. I would just get his number.
I don't even think
Oh.
that. I think everyone in general will try to fuck Superman. I don't
Even
think
if-
it's a gender barrier there. I'm pretty sure dogs are
Not even
just
a
like,
sexuality
fuck.
thing.
Men,
Everyone just wants to
women,
fuck
everyone in
Superman.
between, animals.
Yeah, they don't know what he's got going on. Let's find out, Superman. You want to fuck? Okay, that's the opening. It's a cold opening. We're gonna do that.
many people
Just talking
commented
about how
that.
everyone would fuck a Superman.
Yeah. Nicole Lair. I think dread at the idea that the villains might be real too. Yes, it's not Claire. My name is Nicola, like Tesla. And then someone responded under them, want to be friends? And I guess they didn't respond, so I guess they didn't want to be friends.
You introduced them as the way not to pronounce their name.
Yeah, it's Claire.
I love that you included that someone wanted to be friends with them and then they were just shot down.
Yeah.
You didn't have to include
That is
it.
funny though.
John Emnia Miller. Which version? Because depending on the reaction, on that my reaction might be better. Hooray, it's Superman, or oh no, it's Superman. Red Sun Superman.
Lego Superman.
Those are pretty good ones.
It's the size of an actual Lego Superman. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, but he
imagine.
packs the same punch. So like you'll see like a little dot going towards a robber and then his head explodes.
Cow of Tommy Gun. I'd probably yell for help just to get his autograph. Yeah, that's why people kept jumping off the Empire State Building. Actually, you know what? When if Superman existed, the first thing the news would ask him is like, so where were you during 9/11? Did you have your powers then? What was going on
Yeah.
during the Gulf War?
He just needs to say that's where he got his powers and he's all good.
I mean, we've had this conversation about Spider-Man where it's like, no, I got my powers after 9/11, like 2003. And the news is like, sure, Spider-Man. Sure you did.
Convenient.
Very convenient, one would say.
I got it September 12th.
Logan Strickland, some bunch of numbers. Considering the state of our world, I think that WB would be keeping them in prison so they don't be held responsible for their crimes. WB? Warner Brothers? Okay. The only
I think
reason...
Superman's just gonna walk out like the paper like paper thin walls. He'll just crumble. He'll just leave. I don't think they're gonna legally bind that guy.
And the only reason we know now that it broke out of his kryptonite restraints and is either ready to make the world a better place, he's brought to become Injustice Superman. He became Injustice Superman because Lois died. That's why it happened. She exploded from Joker gas. Was it Joker gas, or did the Joker gas like make him angry?
It's scary. It's a long story. The Joker fucking poisoned Superman with scarecrow toxins so that he thought that Lois was Doomsday, and so he flies her into space, and then her pregnant fucking corpse just starts floating. And he's like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh my god!
It's like that fucking. It's like that meme of the Jigsaw you tripping or whatever, where he has his hands on his head.
Yeah, and Batman's like, "Don't kill him, or else you're no better than he is." And Superman's like, "I don't give a shit. He killed my fucking wife."
He's like, fuck it, I'm no better, and then he just puts his hand through his chest like fucking Dio.
It's a crazy comic image. Crazy image.
It's awesome. It's my wallpaper.
Checkmeister, first and foremost, I want to know what that super mouth do. What does it do, Superman? Do you spit or swallow? You fucking freak.
That's gonna follow you for the rest of your life. I'm gonna send that to your employer. I'm gonna send it to your fucking kids.
How would you feel if you sent it to their employer and their employer said, "Yeah, what does his mouth do?"
Then I'm gonna send it to his employer.
And then their employer is like, we're at DC. We also want to know what that mouth.
All right, well then I take a fucking bulldozer and I just trample the whole thing. All right.
Oh my god, like Killdozer.
Like Killdozer, except
like Killdozer.
Superman sucking dick related.
Oh, okay. The sucking dick powers.
That one.
But we also got some answers. I was gonna say questions. We got some answers in the server. You can join the server.
Yay.
Answer your questions
Server.
because it's funny.
I post a lot of memes in there.
Very on the contrary. First, happy birthday, Dev. As for the topic, I'd probably just raise my eyebrows real quick, then go back to my job because the soul-crushing machine called capitalism doesn't even stop for fucking Superman. Yeah, being Superman doesn't pay the bills, so I feel like he'd do a little crime, tiny little crime.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's a little crime.
Probably.
I feel
he's not working his day job at Chipotle.
Have you ever done a video like that, JJ, where the superhero saves the day and they're like, can you tip me 20% for saving your life? like Superman or Spider-Man's like, yeah, usually people tip me for saving their baby.
Yeah, maybe there's like a fee for like how many times you're saved in a week.
Yeah.
You get one for free. The second one you start having to pay like a subscription fee.
Yeah, so people in New York are now like very careful, trying not to get hurt or whatever. It's like, okay, buddy. Okay. Malibu.
Fine.
My honest reaction to Superman existing, kind of encore. We never saw the Superman guy stop 9/11. What's the deal with that? Kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
We literally just talked about
We were just talking about that. Oh my god, did they watch the episode already?
We got the same brain cell.
Same brain cell. Skeletor, the real one, actually. If Superman exists, does that mean Bezos is Luthor? Also, does it mean Kryptonite exists? Can humans use that as an energy source? What are the parameters? Does it mean Zod does exist because Superman origin took place? In which case, humanity is nowhere near ready to take on Krypton's forces unless Superman joins up. So yeah, my reaction. There's
it's just a guy. It's a guy that flies and punches things really hard. All right, just enjoy it.
My action is I'm moving underground, becoming a vault dweller, or else I need to live as remote as possible to avoid Zod's army. Even then, there's no real way to determine I live, so hopefully Superman wins. How about I should have specified like a lot. What if it's Superman, like just he survived, not his cousin, not Zod, not Brainiac, like it's just his planet exploded.
It's just him.
Tim, maybe Crypto shows up.
What if it was just Crypto?
That'd be fucking funny.
That'd be horrifying.
Yeah.
He's a dog that no one can stop.
But he just keeps saving people and just stops bad guys.
But like, why would he save people? He has no training. He's just a dog that can kill anyone.
It's
like,
you ever
he flies
seen
through the city, through buildings, like it's fine, like just over and over again.
You ever seen Crypto the Super Dog, the TV show, the animated series?
Yes.
And how every episode the bank robbers are like, fuck, I got captured by a fucking dog. I gotta stop this.
Dog one. God
damn it. It's like, fine. Because whenever Superman fucks off in the first episode, he's like, I gotta go do something off screen. Can you watch Humanity, dog?
Please.
No, I like how they explained that. And the dog's like, bark, bark. And it's like, you little boy who's watching him, can you do it too? Can you help him?
I need you to raise this dog that can kill you with a sneeze.
It's like,
Why don't you give it to
It's
Batman?
Underdog.
oh god, I saw.
You guys
this
ever seen
funny
that
tweet.
2003
Yes.
movie?
2008, actually.
Sorry, 2008 movie.
Okay.
Didn't
You
have
ever
that
seen
good
that
CGI.
2008 Underdog movie?
There's no need to fear.
Underdog is here. I watched it.
Voiced by Jason
I
Lee.
watched it a million times when I was little, to the
Yeah.
point where like me and my mom still to this day quote, give the dog your food.
Speaking of reboots, we're gonna go off topic for a second. They're making a Gumby remake, and he's 2D animated.
Yay! I love Gumby.
No,
That
it's
defeats the entire
2D.
purpose.
No, this tweet that I saw pull up on screen, it's like the picture of Trump going like, "They're remaking Gumby without Clay. You can't do that."
It doesn't make any sense. This whole thing that's literally
true.
just selling the image of the character. That's so stupid.
That's true, but I love Gumby so much.
I hope you'll like the adult version that they're gonna have.
What?
Yeah, Gumby is gonna fuck. Gumby's gonna fuck. Hope you like that.
No!
He's gonna use
That's
Gumby
ruining my
hole.
boy.
There's definitely a
Gumby
stop
stuff.
motion animation from like '94. Someone shot in his college dorm of him doing that.
It's
I feel
probably
like-
fucking a robot chicken sketch.
That's true too.
I can't wait to see what adventures Gumby has, because I feel like it's gonna be like Pac-Man, because the novelty of Gumby is just like, oh, look at these things we can do with claymation. It's cute, right? The little event's like, oh, he's a hammer now, but he's a slide. And I love that goddamn shit.
But now he's a 2D image.
2D image. Last thing, there's actually a topic someone's suggesting.
2D disappointment.
We got confirmation that Creature Commandos is releasing in December. Excited for that?
is that?
Yay! I don't even fucking know anything about them at all. They're just
Then why'd you
they're-
cheer? Fake
because,
fan?
Because it's the start of the new fucking DC universe, stupid.
So
it's
it's-
James
New
Gunn.
DC universe.
It's James Gunn.
Yeah.
Fuck, get her
Ooh,
off here.
James
Get out of
Gunn,
here. Get her off the
ooh.
thumbnail. Get her off the
So-
thumbnail.
So it's gonna be.
You can't get me off the thumbnail.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Just what Mike Wazowski it so you have like the logo over her head.
Let me read you some of the characters.
I would. I'm totally the kind of person that like, I can't believe it. I'm on TV. Look, there I am, Gary.
There we are, Gary.
There I am.
I'm gonna read you some of the names, and you tell me if you know them, JJ.
Ooh.
Rick Flag Sr.,
Okay, I do know Rick Flag Sr.
Weasel,
Personally,
yeah,
Weasel.
Weasel,
Yes,
Dr.
I think
Phosphorus,
okay, you lost me now.
Bride of Frankenstein.
I know that one.
Okay, that's good.
Well, yeah, this is the part of the group is it's literally just like
Monsters.
Monsters. It's just fucking like
Yeah.
the Marvel's fucking monster squad that they have. It's the same thing.
Eric Frankenstein.
Eric Frankenstein.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw this thing on This is the very last tangent. I saw this thing on Twitter that like the most watched show right now on streaming is called Eric. It stars Benedict Cumberbatch with like a puppet thing. And I remember seeing a tweet that was like, "There's no way in hell 1 billion minutes are being watched of a show named fucking Eric."
I've never even heard of that show until right now.
The ending got spoiled for me, so I don't feel like watching it. But
That's me with a lot of things.
this happened to my buddy Eric.
That could be the entire concept of the show.
Ooh. But that's the end of this episode, episode 50.
We did it,
Yahoo!
guys. We did it 'cause we're
5-0.
friends.
I can't
And
believe
now
it.
we're gonna show up way less often, isn't that right?
Yeah, every
Yeah,
every
this is
other
the
week.
last episode for like 3 years, I think.
3 years actually. Yeah, no, every other week, just so I have more time to work on my stuff because I'm editing.
Yeah.
Drawing
Ryan works hard to
stuff.
make this show what it is.
Yeah,
Hell
it's not that
yeah.
good.
We appreciate him.
Try my worst here. This is the worst that I can do. Imagine my best. Yeah. Better
Make sure you
topics.
smash that like button.
You better subscribe.
Comment below and join the Discord server.
Yeah,
That's
JJ's
disgusting.
small little brother, DD. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. It'll be a good time. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna keep going. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I don't know the rest, sorry.
It's okay. Goodbye, everybody.